My name's Averie, and I love books. Hi there, everyone. So today I'm going to be sharing with y'all 4 free books that I have read recently that I actually really enjoyed. And all of these are romance books because there is quite an abundant number of free romance books on Kindle. I just have the Kindle app on my phone. I don't actually have like a Kindle Fire or whatever. I have a Nook, but I haven't used that Nook in forever. I don't like reading on a tablet. I'm fine with my phone and I'm fine with an actual book, but other than that, I don't know, it's weird. But I mostly picked out these books, I didn't pay for them, but I got them because I love scouring Amazon looking for free books just because it's a free book, and why not get the free book? And a bunch of them are actually pretty good in my opinion. I really enjoyed most of them, and I have like an abundant number of them that I just haven't read yet. I've only read 4 of the free ones that I got, and I have like maybe like 20 on there. So basically, when I'm in the mood for like a romance book that like I need to get sucked into and like helps me out of a reading slump kind of thing, like that's what I did for Tower of Dawn. When I finish like a big books, like part of a series, I just want to reread that book over and over again. I don't really want to read anything else, and so I turned to these kinds of books to help me get out of that feeling, and that certainly helped because I've been reading a ton of those Kindle books recently, and I normally don't read on my phone, but these are free, so they're free. So the first free Kindle book that I'm going to talk to you about today is Hide Your Heart by Tracy Alvarez. So this is obviously a romance book. All of these books that I'm listing are romance novels, and I believe this one is actually published in like actual book form. Most of these are just like ebooks, not actually published in a physical form, but I think this one is. And what first sparked my interest was the cover. The cover is gorgeous in my opinion. I loved it. It had a little camera in the sand that I thought was really cute, and it really pertains to the story and like the couple and like the colors and the font. It wrapped it all up in a pretty package for me. Anyway, so in this book we have a woman named Lauren, and she has I believe a 5-year-old or 4-year-old son, somewhere around that age. She basically lives kind of on a family ranch kind of thing, or a family estate, and her brother and his wife and their child live close by. So basically Lauren and her son are in hiding for some reason that we do not know yet. You learn later on in the story why that is. And then one day, while she is having some car trouble in the middle of the night with her son and her dog, a man comes by to try and save her from her situation, and that man's name is Nate, and it turns out that he has recently bought the property closest to her house, and things ensue, and we find out he's like a photojournalist, and that really does not sit well with her. It involves people from her previous life, who she was before she moved back into her family's life, and it's them connecting kind of. I really enjoyed this book. I believe I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars. It was really cute, and it is an adult romance novel, so I do not recommend young readers reading this book because there is mature content in this, but it is very sweet. There are so many times that I thought was so cute because he tries to weave his way into this family of Lauren and her son, and it's just so cute. Like, I love books where we have a single parent with a kid and then another person tries to come in and be a part of that family that is broken, and I love those kinds of stories. That's another guilty pleasure of mine, as you will see from the rest of this list going on. There are more of those. I don't know, I'm just in a craze of like reading about kids and romance, and yeah, I love this book and I totally recommend it. The next free Kindle book that I'll be telling you about is Intertwined Hearts by Kimmy Flores. So this book was actually originally called It All Started with a Lima Bean, which I thought was really weird when I first started reading it, because that was in the description of the book. Was previously titled It All Started with a Lima Bean, and I was really confused. I was like, how? But at the end you figure out why. This is one of the more cute ones. We don't have that mature content in this book. This is more of a cutesy romance book, and we do have that situation, a person trying to get involved in another person's life that has a kid, and it's really cute. So basically in this story we have Abby, who is a kindergarten or preschool teacher, and one day a little girl named Madison comes into her classroom for her first day of school and brings her dad in tow. So this man's name is Caleb, and he actually lost his wife 5 years ago, I believe, to cancer, and Madison is basically his whole life, and he spends all day trying to take care of her, and like this little girl is basically his life. And so his daughter and also his in-laws, who are basically now his parents now, treat him as their own son, try and set him up with Abby, and it's so cute because all Abby wants is to find the perfect guy for her and to start a family and to be a wife, and it's really cute. It's one of those really innocent, really good books that just had me hooked. Like, there are 4 books in this series, and I'm on the 4th one right now, and I started this last week. I started this book last week. I am completely obsessed with these books. The other 3 books are actually 99 cents only, which I took quite a large advantage of, and I'm on the 4th book right now, and it's really cool. Basically, each book has its own couple, and it like builds off of each other. It's kind of like Anna and the French Kiss, where there are couples that are side characters in the first book, but then in the second book they become main characters, and it just goes on from more characters. They're just so cute. This book is so cute, and yeah. Oh, and I gave this book a 3.5 out of 5 stars. The rest of the series so far, second book I gave a 4 out of 5 stars, and the third book I gave a 4 out of 5 stars. It just gets better as the books go on, in my opinion. The next book that I have for you is another romance novel, and that is Korva, the Perfect Bride, and this is by Mary Farmer, and this book is basically the sweet version, basically the book without all the steam in it. If you want the steamy version, it's called His Perfect Bride. So basically, I also am a sucker for mail order bride novels. I don't know why, I just am. Most of the free books that I have downloaded on my Kindle app are mail order bride books that I haven't started yet, but I plan to soon. So basically, we have this woman named Korva, and she is a part of this organization slash home where people who were in abusive homes before take refuge in, and the owner of this home lives in a separate town, and he starts to realize that these women need to get on with their lives and actually start to find men to help take care of them and help rebuild their self-esteem and confidence because of their abusive relationships that they were previously in. And basically, we have this man named Franklin who lives in the town, who is very caring and handsome, but he believes that no one deserves to be his wife because he's crippled. Because he was crippled when he was younger, he has prosthetic legs, and basically the owner of this abusive home refuge comes to talk to Franklin to give him a proposition to send one of the ladies in his house to his home, and Franklin thinks that he would love to help a woman in need, so he accepts and he gets married to a woman named Korva. So it's their story together trying to fall in love as husband and wife, and I really enjoyed it a lot. It's one of those guilty pleasure books that I read in a day. I thought it was really, really, really cute, and I believe I gave this a 3 out of 5 stars. It was really cute. And the last book that I have for you is The Alien King's Baby by Shay Malloy and Juno Wells. So this is obviously a guilty pleasure read for me, as you can see even by the cover of this book. I definitely would not read the hardcover of this book in public. No, no, no. There is that mature content, so fair warning for you all. Basically, in this book, we have our main character woman named Megan, and one day she's just chilling on the beach, and then all of a sudden a spaceship falls where she is on the beach, and this being comes, crashes her to the ground, touches her stomach, and runs away. And then this alien king, who kind of looks human, they kind of look human in a way. I kind of see him as Fae, kind of, in my opinion. Basically, he comes to her rescue and tells her, "You've just been impregnated with my child." And she's like, "The hell? What? We didn't do anything. I don't know what's going on. That dude just touched my stomach." So basically, in this book, it's about about the alien king named Michael, and he trying to cope with the fact that this human woman is carrying his child, and it's them like connecting and eventually falling in love, and it's really cute, and I actually really enjoyed it. I believe I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. It was a really cute read. So there you have it. Those are some really good Kindle free books that I absolutely loved and thought were really cute. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you're planning to read any of these or if you've already read them. I would love to talk to you in the comments about them. Anyways, I'll see y'all soon with a new video. Bye!